Time to pay the fee. Time to pay the fee! Who's next? You're next on my list. That doesn't say fractured Mila. Still.
I didn't think you were all that special when I first met you, but you do seem to know what you're doing out there. Here, I'll give you this. It would just weigh me down anyway.
Yeah, I just shoved 2 friendship potions at her. It gave me a quick drop, which lets me drop to the ground by pushing the left stick while in the air. I don't really leave the ground, but I can see where that would be kind of useful. I also got the trophies for 450 spirit shifts with Mila and 450 art tunings with Rowan. Speaking of Rowan, back in Marksburg, Rowan and Marcia. Who's Marcia?
Luga, do you know why Marksburg was built?
It was built to connect the 2 nations.
Correct. Although it was meant to do more than just physically link the 2 nations. This city serves as a figurative bridge as well, linking cultures and ideologies. You could say that Marksburg is the beginning of a new era of international relations.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. Just some recent history.
Can I join in? I don't want to mess up the next pop quiz.
Of course you can, Elise. You're my star pupil after all.
Takes me back when I was a student.
All the way back to when, precisely? A few weeks ago?
Rowan is always quizzing us to make sure we don't fall behind in school. What's our next quiz question, Mr. Ilbert?
I bet it's about recent Olympia's history.
Fine, then. Here's your question. Who uttered the famous quote that begins with, "May joys from afar beget joys close to the hearth"? It's a saying that has made a deep impression on me.
Does that know what the answer?
DODA here. We've detected a new fractured dimension. The rift is in Marksburg. Please check the coordinates.
More work, perhaps?
Can you handle this yourself?
The relationship between the nations would be the least of our concerns if we ignored the fractured dimensions.
I couldn't study anymore either.
Very well then. Luga, we will be accompanying you.
We'll show him what Rhizamaxians are made of. Hey, how'd you like it if I tugged your head?
It doesn't hurt. You're just her talking dummy.
I am not a dummy, dummy!
To the fractured dimension.
The first order of business is tracking down the divergence catalyst.
Let's go. Death to your death.
Is that just same old, same old? Oh, someone pointed this out to me in one of the comments. If your balance that you have on hand is over her asking price, which is currently at 100,000, she'll keep calling you. Otherwise, she doesn't. I think that's what my understanding of it is. Talk to the townspeople. Okay, just gotta gather info. Bradbury. Ah! Well, now we know who said it. Alcohol taking around parking. I see, yeah.
You're a shoo-in to win the election, Chancellor Marcia.
You got our votes!
Thank you.
Hey, I recognize her.
Chancellor Marcia of Olympias.
Hey, it's not every day you get to see a Chancellor.
She seems to be a politician in this dimension as well.
It's an honor to meet you, Chancellor. Please, I insist you accept these Olympian treats.
I am most grateful for the sentiment, but I'm afraid I can't.
Oh, I insist, Chancellor. Nothing like some good food to keep your mind sharp. Let's show those Maxians what we're made of.
Here, here! It's time to let them know who's really on top!
I hate this kind of stuff. Why can't we all just get along?
Things aren't that simple, especially when you're dealing with entire nations of people. I wonder how she'll handle this.
In that case, you would honor me by enjoying such fine produce with your own family.
Are you sure?
Thank you for your support, but it is not just Olympias that must prosper. I seek widespread joy for all.
Joys begat from misfortunes afar bring the brittlest of blessings. Widespread joy is a greater joy for all. May joys from afar beget joys close to the hearth, and carry those joys far afield. For the act of spreading joy is the greatest joy of all.
What?
Oh, it just came to me who said that. It was Bradbury, the famous Olympian philosopher. I'm right?
Correct. Very well done, Elise.
You don't find Bradbury to be too much of a bleeding heart?
Oh, very much so. But maintaining compassion in a harsh world may be the ultimate test of fortitude. Incidentally, The Science of Happiness is my favorite of Bradbury's works.
Ah, yes. The source of that quote.
Wow.
What's that, Sonny? How'd your fill of philosophical debate today?
What a cute kitty!
He's my dearest friend. Come, Sonny. Let's go home.
It was an honor to speak with you.
Luger, did you see that?
Apparently, Chancellor Marcia's dearest friend is the divergence catalyst in this dimension.
After that kitty!
They may be bound for a train. Let's follow them to the station.
Oh no, I gotta take down a cat. I can help control the dimension population. Ride the train. Are we actually going to that place, or is this just the train again like it was? Just going through that till we meet up with her again. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah, that's how I thought we were going. The alkaline battery. Frontmost car. As I figured.
Grab hold of your fake.
We should head for the front car.
I bet that's where the Chancellor is.
Rowan and Marcia.
Rowan, your conversation was really interesting back there.
The Science of Joy is my favorite of Bradbury's works.
That's only the merest hint of how many levels a geezer like me operates on. Nor should you, my dear Luger. But still, you mustn't praise me so. It makes my beard itch.
You're amazing, Rowan. How can you be so wise and so handsome?
And what a stylish dresser, but with an air of mystery.
Oh, please, come now. That's quite enough.
You're so witty.
That's just one more thing we love about you.
Does it make you proud of yourselves to pick on a defenseless old man?
Yeah, don't overdo it. I need to make the old man all misty-eyed or anything.
And after he heard my paraphrasing, he followed up with the exact Bradbury quote.
Huh. How perceptive of him.
It stopped me dead in my tracks. His eyes were so wise, yet I couldn't help but notice he had an air of loneliness about him, too.
Why, Marcia, I don't recall you ever gushing this much about another human. I always knew I could never be enough for you.
Oh, rubbish. Don't talk like that. I can't rely on others. People are so selfish. That's why I'm so glad I have you.
Nevertheless.
Anyhow, I have to go. Your outline is just perfect for my next speech. As always, I can't thank you enough for your counsel.
Thank you, and good luck.
The car seems to be empty.
It's Chancellor Marcia's cat.
So this is the divergence catalyst. The thought troubles me as well, and I'm not even a cat person. Nevertheless...
You people lost or something?
What? No way!
You've been eavesdropping on us, haven't you?
How is this possible?
Wait just a minute.
How come you can talk?
An ironic question coming from a toy, don't you think? You, of all things, should know the answer.
Huh? Be careful, everyone.
Ah, now I see. So you've come to kill me. I'm afraid that's not going to happen.
Well, now we gotta defend ourselves. Giving us much of a choice here.
What just happened? Watch out, everyone!
It's stealing over style!
And it spoke as well.
Now it stole my style!
Catch me if you can. I think this is a trophy too, because it's counting all the times I've transformed. What's your stats? Oh, you're weak to the shadow. Okay. Do more Xillia then. He's fast. I don't know if that actually got him or not. Doesn't seem to work on it though. Then again, I'm using light based. A lot of health. I don't have as much health as those two, what's it called? I'm gonna be chasing down later. Ooh, I hit close. Wait, I still have the what's it called? Hang on. I'm spam this till death.
Nothing gets by me.
How much health you got left? Okay. Trying to save my what's it called for the next fight, I'm sure. He'll spin. Let's end it.
No more fighting, Mr. Kitty.
We had to do it, but I still feel sad.
For the act of spreading joy is the greatest joy of all. And may all your sorrows be my sorrows. Elise, truly, you are kind of heart.
Was that the rest of the quote? Got catnip, though. And a lot of recent experience, might also.
You've gotten stronger.
I'll keep getting better.
Hey, you better not underestimate me.
I see. Yes. So you must be the human gentleman that Marcia spoke of. Please, I ask of you, when I'm gone, promise that you'll be there for her. Please do this for me.
Hey, what did that cat mean when he said Elise should know how he could talk?
Perhaps the cat experienced some sort of enhanced cognitive capacity. This sort of thing can happen during booster experiments on animals, for example.
For real? A booster could do that?
Maybe Rolo can talk. Meow.
I'm more concerned about something else he said. I have met the woman several times over the last year, and I did sense a certain loneliness about her. It is quite possible that the Marcia of our dimension is in a similar situation.
True. The prime dimension and fractured dimensions are usually kinda similar.
If the prime Marcia feels the same as her fracture counterpart, then her dream for the future seems quite similar to ours.
That would be great news!
Yeah,
Perhaps this knowledge will grant us the opportunity to open a dialogue with her. If there's one thing that we old fogies excel at, it's talking. Until Marksburg can fulfill every facet of its purpose as a bridge between the two realms, this old fogey will still have work to do.
Now you're a fogey instead of a geezer? I know we called you old man, but we get a color variation for Rowan as well.
Your hairstyle is quite fashionable. Though I couldn't help but notice the patches of white hair. Here, I'll let you borrow my touch-up dye.
What an effective idea. Leave it to the privileged elite to find a way to make their lives even easier. What? Anyone can post a job request? Why didn't you say anything sooner?
Yeah. Anyway, I think I am done with this hat though, Rowan. But I appreciate the help. A red version, perfect for balls and galas. Ooh. I can only do it with the sides, but now it's like a contrast to the red and blue. I like it. I like it a lot. Back in Spirus real quick. You got a side mission for me? Let's view the contents of this data disk. First time activating 1/4 of the Chromatus Power's fractured world has been successfully destroyed. I see. Code J. Use the Spurious Jump Bolton for this, though. You'll still have to fault it. So this is another separate whatchamacallit now? I've now destroyed 7 fractured dimensions, able to activate a half-power Chromatus as well. So they increase the power for I take on more dimensions. You did this when I was 11? Great, he's as capable as Gaius then. Must be in the water or something. Like, what do you people drink to be this strong as children? Oh, another side mission from Jude. This place from this world even exists? Well, I guess we'll have to find that as well. We're doing everything else.
returning to Hamil takes me back to when we first met you, Jude.
What happened?
It was right here where we became friends. What was your first friend like, Elle?
Was it a boy or a girl?
Huh? It was a boy. A boy cat. He looked a little like Rolo. We were always together. It was so much fun.
I know what you mean. It's never boring with Tipo around.
I'm the best.
That's different. Tipo's a toy.
I am not a toy. I'm a premium quality plush companion.
That's just a fancy way of saying toy.
I am not a toy!
Look at them go.
Just brings them closer together.
If you say so. She is a member of this party, Elle. And I guess so are you now, too, because we're partners, but... yeah. Because I need your power as well to take down whatever. Tipo's already already helped us take down Gaius and save the world. 2 worlds, in fact.
I love the air here in Hamil. It's always so fresh and fruity. You're into cooking, right? You ever make anything with fruit?
Tomatoes a fruit?
Aren't tomatoes a vegetable? Well, it doesn't really matter. Ripe tomatoes can be just as sweet and juicy. You really do like them, huh?
No way! Tomatoes are awful! Whatever you do, remove tomatoes from my dishes, okay?
You're my partner now, so you gotta take them.
DODA here. We've detected a new fractured dimension. The rift is near the Tatalian Abyss. We've sent you the coordinates. Please take care of it.
An agent's work is never done, is it? I'm happy to help. We can't just ignore a fractured dimension.
You really are a do-gooder, aren't you?
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Sounds like a good way to get into trouble. Well, I'm no do-gooder, but I'll give you a hand. More people will make it easier, I'm sure.
We're problem solvers. It's infectious a little bit like that.
Got orders to make you pay up. Just doing
Bet if
my
I gave
job
Elle like a
after
really
all.
good can of
Don't
meat.
take me.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of broccoli unless it's prepared differently or... I don't do guacamole or avocado, but as part of a California roll. But of course, that's got to be like a mix of other things. That's like there's a little wasabi in that too. Yeah, you've got to be very careful with the mixing of that. Oh, we're in the abyss. There's an expedition going on.
Let's have a look around and see if we can figure out what the divergence catalyst is.
Where might you be? None of this place is mapped down anymore, so there might be more stuff here. Well, I caught a glimpse of the moss that ran inside. Just what is that thing?
A monster no one's ever seen before.
It might be worth checking out.
You gotta open shit up again? What do you guys have to say? Doctor named Derek went in to treat the wounded.
So they have a doctor?
Derek? It can't be.
Wait, that guy said a Spurious agent? Oh, how could a Spurious agent lose to something like that? I thought it said like synced so low.
All these people.
Yeah, man, I was about to talk to you.
Sorry.
Fucking skip this. I know I'm close to getting the whatchamacallit. That's the next thing I have to do outside of all the side shit, though. Just make a payment. And I guess that opens up the next Sea Haven.
I can't. It hurts.
I have my hands full here. We'll talk later.
The pain. It's gone.
What? What did you just do?
Dad! Dr. Mathis, we have more casualties.
So even the extermination team can't handle that beast.
We'll be next if we don't get out of here.
I'm staying. I'm a doctor. I can't turn my back on people in need.
But hanging out here is suicide.
What if we said we'll take out the threat for you?
You can't be serious.
I am. I don't want to see any more victims. Sounds good.
If you insist. But be careful. Its wounds have driven it into a frenzy.
Don't drag your feet now.
Great, now I got Mila to guilt trip me all the way. I mean, it kind of sucks for her situation. Can't be easy to lose your home. How far are we going down here? Alright, that place ain't even mapped yet, is it? That's where I gotta go, though. So, Derek Mathis. Okay, he's not all the way down, thankfully. Looks like that boar again, but it's all, alternate dimension crackling and whatnot.
This monster is the divergence catalyst.
This is terrible.
How could this have happened?
Electric Hawk coming down here, so I gotta wait. So I'm kind of pin it in down here. Oh no. Oof. Let those children alone. That's still funny to me, her flying in. You're weak to this, so. How about this? Ooh, you're dizzy. Sorry, I do. Get on the side, get behind it, where it's open. Oh, it can dig too. Ooh, good. Oh. Hard to back away when it's like in that position. It sometimes digs like in front of you and it counts as like you backing up pushes you forward. I'm not sure if it's on what side it's on. What the? What was that? Does it break its guard? Yeah, it's just standing there and laying down. Must have something to it. Let's back up. Let's pull on the damage.
Thank goodness.
The real task comes next.
Gotta take it down.
There's no other way. Dad.
And we're back. Are you sick or something?
No, it's nothing like that. That man was my father. But it was like I'd never been born in that dimension.
You haven't seen your daddy in a while either?
It's been ages. We've both been so busy. Sometimes, when I have time to think about it, I stop and wonder how he's doing.
Well, we'll have to put that little town of Laurent back on our tour. I'm sure we'll go back there once in a while. I'm sure we'll be back there sooner or later.
Yeah, you're right. Seeing my dad got me thinking. He's a doctor. I'm a scientist. We're both trying to help people. Our jobs might be different, but we both want the same thing. Oh, that's me.
Jude?
I have to get back to Helioborg. I'd like you all to come with me, if you could. I'm sorry, I don't have time to explain. Thanks. Let's go.
Whereabouts in Helioborg exactly? Map it. Oh, where the cat was, so that's probably the 13th entrance. Should have gone there. Hang on. It's a good thing they gave me that option. I think it's in here, right?
I have
Yep.
a bad feeling about this. We'd better hurry. Spyrite Celsius? What? That's my device. What's going on, Balin?
Never. Never again shall you try to enslave me with your horrible contraptions. Get out of my way!
Celsius! I promise. We mean you no harm.
No harm? Your machine dominates my will and forces me into slavery. That's not harm?
Wait! What?
How many times must humanity repeat this? We spirits are not tools for the convenience of humankind.
Mary, I believe you owe us an explanation.
But what else was I supposed to do in this circumstance? We're at a dead end. Experiments on great spirits are the only way forward. Dr. Math has said so himself. And, well, I thought that with his device, I would be able to control it.
And so, you used it with the Celsius fossil?
Without discussing your plan with anyone? What were you thinking?
I just wanted to help Jude. He has been so upset over our lack of progress. I just wanted to do something to help.
But doing something rash only makes things worse, you know? One small miscalculation could lead to disaster. It may already have, now that the Great Spirit Celsius is on the loose.
Balin, we need to terminate all of our experiments involving that device.
What?
What Celsius said really got to you, huh? About being enslaved and having her will dominated.
There must be a defect in my device. Celsius seemed like she was in agony. It filled her with rage.
Really? You can't be serious!
If that's what you really want, Jude, we'll abide by your decision.
I ended up making a machine that exploits spirits against their will. It was never my intention, of course, but that's hardly an excuse.
I'm so sorry. This is all my fault.
Yeah. Probably.
Hey, Luger, did you hear that they're gonna revive the old retired AR-120 train series?
The what now?
I would have never awakened to this hobby if I had just stayed in Riza Maxia.
Well, I get a new rank, I think. That's another new color for Jude and a hairstyle? What's up?
Just doing my job.
Also, hi, Rena-chan. Oh, his old Xillia 1 haircut you can put on him. And his outfit. Oh, blast from the past. Okay, I guess that's everyone's rank or second mission. Looks like I got time for one more in Milakara, wherever that might be, somewhere in this town. Could it be Mila? Also, I think I ranked up with Jude. It said down there. Oh, in here. Yep, Jude's at 6 hearts now. This might bump Mila up to her second, maybe, if I choose correctly. I wasn't sure if I was picking the right choices or not. I didn't see the faces for some of them. I'm just trying to agree with the guy. Maybe I gotta be a little more respectful.
Hey, I've seen this place before.
But it's not really mine, is it?
Oh, Lady Mila, you've returned. I never dreamed I'd be so blessed as to lay eyes upon you again.
Excuse me?
If I may be so bold, when did you return from the spirit realm?
Actually, I can explain.
Oh, I just remembered.
Huh?
You have to make me more soup.
I can't. I don't have my ingredients or utensils.
Lady Mila, if I might venture a suggestion, you could make use of my kitchen.
Really?
Of course! I would be most honored.
Huh. Very well. Just for a little bit.
No little bit about it. I want to eat a lot. That was tasty.
You weren't kidding about eating a lot.
That's only because your cooking is so good. It's true. What are you smiling at? Didn't you think it was good?
come on, that's enough.
I really like your cooking too. It's good comfort food.
Of course, my daddy still makes the #1 best soup, though.
So that makes me second best?
No. Luger makes the second best soup. You're a solid third.
I rank after him? I don't believe it.
Mila,
You'd believe it if you tried his soup.
The hell I would! I could make a much better soup if I put my mind to it.
Really? What kind?
The best kind. Better than anything your daddy could make.
That's impossible.
Is not.
My daddy's the best cook who ever lived.
He can't compete with the Lord of Spirits.
Then shut up and prove it. Let's go, Rolo.
Oh, you better believe I'll prove it. Hey, Mr. Second Best. You'll be helping me with this. Thanks. Not that I was giving you a choice in this.
I'll help too. We'll all figure it out together.
You can cook?
A little. Not as well as you, though.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks.
Oh, I guess we're done. I thought we had to gather stuff. Unless that's part 2.
Death to your debts. The least I can do is get you...
Hey, your necktie is loose. You need to put more effort into your appearance. For heaven's sakes, you're an agent now.
Okay, Mom. A distant third? You know what? You just don't have the cooking class there, Amila. Alright, let's do this.
Nobody, to be honest. I felt really bad about your whole predicament at first. But if you keep this up, you'll be out of the hole in no time.
Vera here. I've got urgent news for you. Former Director Krusnik has stolen the Kanan waymarker you recovered.
What?
I've also been given a message for you from a man named Erston. It reads, meet me in front of the Spirius building.
The king!
Gaius? This really is serious. He's come all the way here.
Very well. We'll continue to pursue former Director Krusnik and keep you updated on our progress.
Well, I guess I got time to fight this big bad Gradic Claw. The other 2 places I haven't opened up yet. There's the other monsters.
Keep your guard up. Here we go.
Ooh. I remember you being, someone said you were weak to water if you flip over. I'll soften you up early on anyway. Of course, I could probably find that information myself if I look you over with the R1. I didn't know what that, because it's not physical means. Whoa. Oh no. Ooh, see, you did it again. They broke him. Break his defense and he just falls over. And they're wide open, too. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Kicked his ass.
I should be helping, not hurting.
I didn't give him as much experience as the other 2 things. Can I get more of those? It was going to be like a 3,000. I was practically leveling up off each one. And that is why I go after them. B rank footy. Well, I've been a lot of you guys now. Just going to tell me probably all the same whatchamacallits.
I got nothing.
What's wrong?
You know how budget gourmet food is blowing up right now? I was trying to come up with a few recipe ideas.
You should ask Luger about that. He might have some.
What do you think? Got any ideas for my new budget gourmet menu?
Sushi bowl in which everything's pink, or some sort of matsume hot pot?
Hey, that's not bad. Ingredients are cheap, and that's the first rule of budget gourmet cooking.
I'd be scared to eat monster meat. It It seems like it could be poisonous.
Or cursed!
No worries. Our master chef will take that into account and test for poison before finalizing the recipe. Hear that, Master Chef Luger?
Me?
Don't worry. I'll take out an insurance policy on you just in case anything happens. As the beneficiary, I just need you to sign here, here, and here.
You should get out of here, Luger. When money's involved, Alvin's more terrifying than any monster.
Hey, hang on! What's the hurry? What a waste of a good plan. Either way, it would have been a win for me.
Alvin, you're lucky you're sexy.